Hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. My name is Mitchell Osborn. You can find me at mitchellosborn.com for my services as a psychic medium, tarot card reader, animal communicator, or pet psychic, whichever term you like. I'm also a mindfulness transformation coach using hypnotherapy, NLP, EFT, EMT, all the good stuff. You can see all that on my website, mitchellosborn.com. Hey, there's a new moon coming Tuesday night, August 18th. If you want to get that spread, go to my website. You can see that, or I'm posted all over my socials. And this is your channeled message for the week, as well as the tarot energy forecast from August 17th, which is a Monday, through the 23rd, next Sunday. And I'm laughing because so right before I get on, I grab my cards and I start shuffling as I'm talking to you, and I say, all right, Spirit, what do you want the people who are going to watch my channel, what do you want them to know this week? And I immediately saw a picture of a ladder, and this is how, for me, mediumship and this type of clairvoyant works, and clairaudience as well. So I say, oh, a ladder, what does that mean? And I hear, something about climbing the ladder. And then the message slowly just comes through as I tune in more to the image and just kind of open up my clairaudience. And they said, you cannot climb the ladder and balance it all by yourself. And immediately I think of those people who will run up the ladder and grab like a rope or something in a tree, and then the ladder falls and they're hung up there. Or there are people who, I'm going to be honest, there are people I've seen who can balance a ladder and climb up. They're extraordinary. They've practiced, they've worked on this. But for the average ones of us, climbing the ladder and balancing it takes help. And that was the ultimate message. You need to lean on someone, something, in order to climb that ladder. And it definitely did not have the connotation of like climbing the corporate ladder. But for me, this really felt like, your personal evolvement, enlightenment, personal growth. So, look in and around your friends and those that you can lean on and that are willing to support the ladder while you climb. And then maybe at a later time, you support the ladder while they climb. But yeah, so that's the messages this week. So over the next 7 days, from the 17th to the 23rd of August, definitely look for that support. Look where you can lean your ladder on something and climb a little bit higher. It could be a book, it could be a YouTube channel, it could be, anything. So there's your channel message. Now, what can you, cards are flying. What can you expect this week? How might you best be able to navigate it? How will you grow? What might you learn, or what might you be able to manifest? So what can you expect? First card, and I don't know why, but I grabbed the Legacy. I usually do Tarot of Dreams, but I grabbed the Legacy. So interesting. So what can you expect? King of Swords energy. This is thought. This is logic. This is reason. The king has risen to the top of their realm or their suit or their, domain. So what can you expect this week? You can either expect being able to step into your King of Swords energy, the great orator, the great lawyer, detective, police, all things logical, all things reason, or we're going to see a lot of that energy coming at us this week by other people. This is Gemini energy. The King of Swords is connected with Gemini for me. Now, how can you best navigate that energy? You be your emperor. So if this is your energy coming out, then you step into that leadership role as the emperor. This is card number 4, which is Aries, and it's very strong, very powerful, very grounded, very solid. It's fire, it's transformation. And if someone's coming at you as with that Gemini King of Swords energy and you're liking it, maybe you step up and be a co-leader. Maybe this is where you lean your ladder on them. But if they're coming at you and it ain't so good, then you are a leader as well. You are an emperor over those kingdoms. So the 4 suits are kind of like little kingdoms, or 4 like little states or countries, and you're the reigner over all of that. So that take control. That's what I'm saying. Now, how will you grow? What might you learn? What you might be able to manifest through all this? Interesting. It may put you into a little bit of a web. It may put you into a place where you've got to struggle a little bit, or a self-imposed web, which is usually what this is all about. And this is Gemini energy. I know the Gemini sign's in there somewhere. I'm just trying. Can you see it? I can't remember where it is. Oh, there it is, right at the bottom. Boom, there it is, right there. Gemini. Boom, right there. So this could put you in a web with that Gemini energy. And so if it's you, working with your Gemini energy, and everybody's got Gemini somewhere in their chart. Maybe just void, but I don't know. I'm going beyond my pay grade. I don't know that much about astrology. But if it's you, then you might get yourself in a pickle. If it's with somebody else, there's definitely going to be a little bit maybe of a conflict or something like that. And Spirit, from the moment I pulled this card, Spirit said we're going to pull another card on top of that. So we've got this Eight of Swords energy. What you might learn, how you might grow, what you might be able to manifest. And I'm going to ask what we can do to maybe alter it, change it, shift it. Dance and party, giggle and laugh. This immediately makes me think of those Karen videos where, the person is attacking someone, usually the person filming, and rather than the person that is filming it getting angry and mad and stepping into their energy, they just kind of laugh at them and go, my gosh, this is where you are in your life. All right. And this also reminds me when I was a child, like 5, 6, 7 years old, going to a barbershop. And this cracks me up because at my young age, I was still very philosophical and a thinker. And I look back on certain things and I go, where did that come from? But I remember there was like a little cartoon on the wall. It was always there. And it was like 3 things or 2 or 3 things. But anyway, the message was, if you argue, and I think it might have been like a monkey. Like if you argue with a monkey, but it was something along the lines like if you argue with a fool, a passerby will not be able to tell the difference. So, and that also translated later in my life. When I, stepped out of drinking, in December of 1991, so it's been quite a few years, when I stopped drinking, I knew because I was pretty much, drunk all the time, or at least on the week. I was a very responsible drunk, not a good thing either. But I knew never to argue with a drunk person. And if people were being silly and stupid, I would do my best to get their keys, to do whatever. But you know what? When they fought and they pushed back and they ran away, I was like, God bless you. There's a lesson that's coming at you. I hope you're safe. And I hope you get the lesson before something crazy happens. But it was one of those where I knew, later in life, not to argue with that drunk person, not to argue with the fool, because the passerby, doesn't know the difference between the two. So there's your message. There's your message for this week. So a little longer than normal. Got a little philosophical on y'all. So again, thank you. Every Sunday night, I'm on Facebook doing either a mindfulness one week, which is this Sunday night at 7 p.m., or an animal communication. Every other Monday night, V and I are reading on Facebook. This coming Sunday night, if you're not part of the Orlando Tarot Tribe on Meetup, go join that. Or you can find Orlando Tarot Tribe on Facebook. It's a private one. You have to request to join it, and then I'll accept you if you're legit. And this Monday night, 7 p.m., I'm going to be teaching a lesson. I was asking all those part of the group what they want to hear about, and nobody said anything. So I'm going to start working through the layers of reading. I'll pick one layer every night and work through that because I had a lot of new people and people really wanting to learn. So I think I'm going to do that. All right. Enough said. Namaste. Thanks for retweeting, posting, subscribing. And if you're still watching me, thanks for making it to the end. Almost like 9 minutes. All right. Bye-bye.